What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Getting Technical, episode 63, here with Jules. How we doing?
We're good, man. How you been?
I'm good, bro. The Mets just, if you guys are watching this, we're recording right after the Mets just made it to the NLCS.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. First time they've made it since what? I think in the past, it's been about 10 years, 9 years?
2015, yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. I was just telling you this, like, about sports in general, how it's like you're so stressed in the moment. Like, when you're watching your team, it's like it's so intense. You're stressed, you're anxious, your fucking palms are fucking sweating.
It's crazy, man.
You're freaking the fuck out. And then it's like they come through and it's like crazy, but also it's like now that they just won, like, I'm just like, what the hell? Like, sometimes it's just like you're like in the moment and it's like it just feels like, oh, what the, like, it's almost like this, like it's like quiet. I don't know, it's a weird feeling. But
yeah, and you're a New York sports fan, so you don't get to experience it much, so enjoy it, bro. Like,
no, never. It is the life of us. I mean, we got the Yankees on right now, you know, hoping they could pull through in that series. I'm a root for the Yankees, you know.
All right, good man.
I'm gonna support the Yankees unless it's Mets. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna always root for the Yankees. But like right now, I'm hopeful for you Yankee fans, my boys, that they come through and get the win. But yeah, we're here. Football season was a weird week. I mean, it's a weird week for Jet fans, especially. No Burke or Sam tonight, but Saleh fired. Yeah,
man. I mean, and I think everyone, including the media and all the fans, like they were just like, what the fuck? Like, because the offense is the clear problem. So I don't know why Saleh was just the scapegoat, but I don't know, man. It's a crazy move, but you know, Woody Johnson's going all in here.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of came out of left field. But the thing to me is like you said, like the issues are the offense. And while I watched the Jets almost every game for his entire tenure here, I don't think he's a good coach. I think he's a good defensive coach, but he's not a good head coach. He doesn't push for adjustments. But it's like, bro, like, once again, it's like we have Nathaniel Hackett, we have Aaron Rodgers, and the offense. Did you see the stat, bro? There's a stat online. Let me go find it. It's like the Jets offense through week 5. And it was the exact same.
I did see that. It was like the same shit as like last year, like very similar stats with Zach Wilson. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, it was exact, basically. It was literally exact. Here we go. So it's like, bro, like here's the stat. The Jets offense through week 5 in 2023 with Zach Wilson, 93 points. The Jets offense this season with Aaron Rodgers, 93 points through 5 weeks. Like, yeah, bro, it's Nathaniel Hackett should not be calling plays for an NFL offense. He's horrible. He's proven in every step that he's horrible. People got mad at Sean Payton for calling him out, which obviously was unprofessional what he did, but he was telling the truth, bro. This guy can't call plays at the NFL level. The only reason he's relevant is because of Aaron Rodgers, we are.
He's just a goofy ass dude. Like I don't know. Like he can. I'm all for him being like a advisor or something, as long as he's not actually affecting the game. You know, like he I'm sure he's not a bad football mind. It's just the fact that he's still employed and Robert Saleh is gone. I'm not saying Saleh was a good coach, but I think he was a good leader of men. I think he was, you know, obviously a great defensive mind. Like the defense was playing lights out. So I don't know. Hackett. Everyone knows Hackett's gone next year. I don't know why he's still on the team, and I don't know why you're wasting Rodgers, one of his last good years.
It hasn't been a good year, and that's why Burke's not here, but you're winning that battle right now. Yeah, and it's like Trevor Lawrence has been terrible, and he's still like they're having a mid-off, bro. Those two guys have not even been top 15 quarterbacks this year. Like they have been that bad. Yeah, and it's just Jets. It's the same shit every fucking year. And I don't know. I doubt it's gonna get any better. I mean, Buffalo's a good team. They're playing on prime time.
Winner's first place in the East, so you know we'll see what's the
winner's first place in the East. It's like either the Bills are gonna be 4-2, the Jets are gonna be 3-3 in first place. It's just bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, there's been so much crazy sports stuff going on that I genuinely don't even have, you know. We could talk to Sean Watson because
he's just been that bad. Yeah, I mean,
is there a worse situation in football right now than the Cleveland Browns have?
I don't think there is because, and I saw something. I think it was on Twitter, some radio, but like radio show. But like, the only way they're gonna get him off the team or like like just get anything from him is if they offer like a first round pick to a team, just so to clear like half of the salary out. Because if they release him, I think it's like $100-something million of dead cap, and like you can't, if you're in a national football team, you can't run your franchise like that. So like if you can get half of it and like give up a first round pick, I'd think about it, because Deshaun Watson's not getting you to a playoffs. He's not getting you to a Super Bowl damn well. So you might as well, just try to get him off as soon as possible. It's just so bad right now, and I can't believe the Jaguars lost to that bum. Like he's not good. Like I wish he was the Texans' Deshaun Watson, but he's just not. He's just a shell of his former self.
Bro, that's the crazy thing is like they sacrificed their entire future taking a gamble on a guy who was like coming off like, bro, there's another stat I saw, bro. He has more cases against him since he's been a Brown than he's thrown for touchdowns.
Yo,
it's like 23
so
cases and it's 19 touchdowns. Like, bro, the dude, he's not a good person and he's a terrible. He might be a worse quarterback than he is person, and that's insane.
Well, yeah, that's 100% true. Honestly,
there's
like,
probably, bro. There's at least 50 quarterbacks. Someone had a tweet that I saw him talking about on PF, part of my take. It was like, bro, there's at least, someone said there's 100 quarterbacks better than Deshaun Watson. I'm not going to go that far, but there's probably 50.
There's some backups better than him. Like
some?
I think he's the third best quarterback on his team. You put Jameis Winston or Dorian Thompson-Robinson in there, like they're both better than him. They're both producing more.
Jameis Winston's 100% better than him. I mean, Tyrod Taylor, the Jets backup, is better than him. Let's go down the line.
Is he better than Mac Jones?
No, Mac Jones is definitely better than him.
Is he better than
Jacoby Brissett is better than him. He's backing up Drake May now.
Right. I mean, you could. I haven't seen him, but
Taylor Heineke.
Yes,
it's 100%.
It's close.
100% Taylor Heineke.
That's Kyle Trask, maybe. I don't know.
Drew Lock, 100%. Backup
We're just naming some bums.
NFL backup QBs,
dude. I mean, who else? I mean, Aiden O'Connell, Gardner Minshew, both better than him. Jake Browning's better than him. Like, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna go down the line. All right, I'm gonna name a player. You're gonna tell me if you'd rather him or Deshaun Watson on the Browns right now. Easton Stick.
Just Deshaun Watson, bro. Easton Stick, bro.
Josh Johnson.
This is getting. No, I'm taking Deshaun Watson.
Marcus Mariota. I'm taking Marcus Mariota. Davis Mills.
I'm taking Davis Mills.
Tyson
Bagent, bro.
100%.
Legend.
100%. Hendon Hooker. I've never heard of him, so I can't say he's the backup for the Browns. Mike White, 100%.
Yeah.
Desmond Ritter, I'm taking him. Yes.
No, bro. Did you see how bad the Riddler was last year?
Have you seen how bad Deshaun Watson is? Mitch Trubisky, 1,000%.
Yeah, I take Mitch.
Kyle Trask,
yeah. Cooper Rush, yes.
Cooper Rush, 100%. I mean, who's the third string on
Dallas is
what's his name?
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance. I would take Trey Lance over him. Tyrod Taylor, 100%. Jared Stidham.
I mean, I wouldn't listen.
I'm not gonna go crazy. Jared Stidham, no.
I wouldn't go. I mean, wait. You think Zach Wilson is better than Deshaun Watson? You think you put Zach Wilson on the team, they're doing better?
At least the whole team wouldn't hate him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but he is a team captain. You know,
Kenny Pickett is where I kind of draw the line.
Yeah.
Kenny Pickett is one of the worst quarterbacks we've ever seen. Mac Jones, I would take over him. Mason Rudolph looked decent. I would probably take Mason Rudolph.
Wait,
Jimmy G, 100%.
Jimmy G's still in the league? I forgot about that.
And the Rams. I thought he was on the Raiders, honestly. Josh Dobbs, yes.
Josh Dobbs.
Carson Wentz,
yes.
I didn't know he was still.
Yeah, he's the Chiefs backup.
I guess. Jameis Winston, yes. Andy Dalton, yes. Jacoby Brissett, yes.
Sam Darnold's not a backup. Like,
he's a starter, obviously. Drew Lock, yeah. Sam Howell, probably.
Yeah.
Justin Fields, yes. Michael Penix Jr.
Yes,
yeah,
I'm taking him.
At least there's upside there. Joe Flacco, yes. Gardner Minshew, yes.
Jake Brown, yeah. Dude, I'm taking all of those guys. Like, so like we're talking outside of the top 50. Like outside, he's maybe a top 55 guy.
Like they're almost every backup in the league. You can make a case for at least like they would have a chance to do. They could do what he's doing, which is nothing.
Right.
They could do what he's doing, which is nothing, which is crazy.
I don't know. The fall of him needs to be studied, but I honestly, I don't know. The Browns have a really bleak future because now after that contract, like you see, these other teams, they're never doing a fully guaranteed contract after this. Like this was like a once in a lifetime league changing contract, and it's the fact that it's so bad. Like the Browns are going to be in cap hell for the next 2 to 3 years. So like, It's all around bad by the GM, all around bad person, Deshaun Watson. Like it's sad. It's sad what's happening in Cleveland because I thought they had Baker and they had a promising future, but now it's just they're cooked. They're cooked.
No, it's Jover, as the kids would say. I'm trying to find the fantasy football leading scorers right now. I think it's on Sleeper. I can get it. Let me see. Yeah, dude, it is bleak for them.
Yeah. What the fuck? Did Stanton just steal a base? What the fuck? Yo.
All right. So I was thinking, like, since, bro, like, the first round of fantasy drafts, like, the way most first rounds were going, have all, like, a lot of those players have just either A, gotten injured or not panned out. I wanted to do potentially redrafting the first round of a full point PPR fantasy league.
Okay.
So, I mean, let me know what you think about this. Let me know what you think about this. So, full point PPR. First pick. I don't know if I should say it.
Well, who are you going to say?
First pick, I think, has to be Saquon. What he's shown us with the pass catching, with the amazing running behind the best line in football, Saquon to me is got to be the first pick.
I think him being a running back, I think is very like you know what I mean, like he hasn't had the best season out of all the skill players, but running back wise, it's been him and Gibbs maybe Derrick Henry.
With Gibbs is like I think Gibbs could be literally the best fantasy player we have, but he shares the backfield, and because he shares the backfield, that's bad.
Yeah.
To me, the second pick is Alvin Kamara. It's because he catches so many passes. If we're talking full point PPR, every catch he gets is a point. We play half point in our league, which I hate.
Well, everyone kind of thought he was washed. Like I thought he was gonna have a hard fall off this year, but no, the Saints are impressive, and he's been carrying them.
He's just shown like what he can do, and he's got the usage, and that's half the battle in fantasy is getting the usage. Third,
I'm going Nico Collins, bro.
I would say Nico Collins, but can you say he's out? I think he might be on the IR now.
Well, he is, but I'm saying like up until this point, like dude, he was clearing away like getting the most targets in the league. And
I mean, if we want to say no injury, but now that we know this, I don't want to put him in there.
So I guess going forward, yeah, sure.
Going forward, I think Jamar Chase is probably the guy. He had a horrible first 2 weeks, but ever since then, I mean, this is half point, but let's look. He's had 7 for 118 and 2 touchdowns, 6 for 85 and a touchdown, and 6 receptions for 118 with 2 tutties, 3 for 85 and a touchdown, and 10 193 and 2 touchdowns. I mean, when that offense is humming, he's that guy. And they look good. The team looks terrible because they keep losing games.
Right.
But he looks great.
I mean, it's not the Bengals' offense's fault. Like, if Joe Burrow's like the number one quarterback, he's cooking, and then obviously Jamar is cooking. Like, it's the defense that's letting that team down. It's sad, but I mean, fantasy value wise, like every Bengal, even T. Higgins had like 2 touchdowns last game. Like. T. Higgins would be up there too, like second rounder. I don't know. But Malik Neighbors.
So I would say Neighbors 4. Bro, think about this. If we're doing full point PPR, obviously he was out last game. He should be back this week.
Yeah.
Week 2, 18 targets. Week 3,
stupid,
12 targets. Week 4, 15 targets. In each of those games, he had over 8 receptions. He had 127 yards, 78, 115. And a touchdown, 2 touchdowns, and then he didn't end up getting one in the last game because he ended up leaving hurt. But, bro, if you're talking PPR, bro,
it's stupid.
He's just like, he's that guy. He's getting all the volume. It's kind of crazy.
He's got to be, in like dynasty drafts, he's got to be the first pick, right? If we're talking, like.
I would think.
Yeah, who else are you taking over him? It's crazy.
After that, I'm going Jettas. Just because, bro, like Sam Darnold's proven he can be that quarterback.
Or good enough to get him.
Exactly, good enough. Yeah. And, bro, it's like. He's Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, best receiver in the league.
Yeah. So what was that? 5?
Yeah.
I would go.
I'm going Derrick Henry, bro.
I would say Derrick Henry 6. It's just his usage, and he's gonna get a touchdown every game. Full point PPR, he's less valuable. But it doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter because, bro, he's gonna get 1 to 2 touchdowns a game.
He'll get
unless the game 80. Script is them playing from behind, which I don't think is gonna happen too much. He's gonna be the workhorse.
He's gonna get 20 touches a game.
And he's just so good, bro. It's just like there's really nothing more to say. Bro is one of the best running backs of all time. 7.
I don't know, man. Like outside of that, I mean, Bijan's been disappointing.
Bijan and Brees have been really disappointing.
Yeah,
I could see someone making the case for Brees at a spot like 7 because he does have the receiving upside, and like he's proven it. But bro, the past 2 weeks it's been bad. He's been horrible.
He's looked like
no way around. He's looked awful.
Yeah.
And there's a stat for Brees Hall which is crazy. Is he's averaging 2.9 yards per carry right now. He's averaging 2.8 yards after being hit. Like after being touched, he's averaging 2.8. Wow. So he's getting 0.1 yards. He's getting 0.1 yards.
And then getting touched.
So basically he's being hit in the backfield almost every single time he touches the ball. The Jets offensive line, although it doesn't seem that bad in pass protection, it's just a joke, bro. It's a fucking joke.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, even Garrett Wilson, like he had a good game, but I don't know if you could take him in the first round right now, just because him and Rodgers look so off. But.
No, honestly, bro, Drake London might be the guy.
Yes. Oh, he looked great last game. I think he had at least 15 targets, something like that. It felt like he had like 13 catches.
Bro, now that him and Kirk are on the same page, the first week was brutal. But yeah, he had 13 targets last week. He had 12 the week before. He had 9 the week before that.
It's crazy.
It just took Kirk a few weeks to get back into the rhythm. But now that he's got Drake London, they're targeting him heavily. Like you see what happens when you target him 13 times. He gets 154 yards and a touchdown. Like he's a beast. He was drafted up there because of how good he is, and now we're gonna see it. At 8, I'd probably go Gibbs.
Definitely Gibbs, and then
at 9, I'd probably go CD. Like,
exactly. He's not having a crazy year like he did last year, but it's still solid. It's still
he's still CD Lamb. Yeah. I mean, he's still that guy. Things get a little weird after that. I mean,
you could go. I don't know.
I'd probably go Kyron, actually. I didn't say Kyron yet. Kyron at 10, I think, either format, bro. He's a touchdown machine. He's one of the true workhorse backs in the league, bro. He's a dog.
Yeah, he's got no competition or anything. Like
18, 12, 24, 19, 22 targets, bro. Like he scored a touchdown in every single game. He's involved in the pass catching game.
He might be higher, honestly. Like
I know.
Look at that. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. I would probably say Bijan at 11 for the upside.
And then probably to round off the first round, you could argue
Mike Evans,
Brian Thomas Jr. You could throw
Brian
up
Thomas
there.
Jr. has been a dog.
You could throw up Kenneth Walker.
I'll probably put Brees at the end.
Yeah.
I'd probably put Brees at 10.
Just for his upside.
At 12, just for the upside. Like at 12, you take him there. But
right.
I think I have to reset the clock. Yeah.
Good timing. Yeah, I'm gonna be sweating this fucking game.
9 and 5, 10. Bro, the Broncos have a legit path to 10 or 11 wins.
They do.
The Broncos have a legit path to 10 or 11 wins with Bo Nix at quarterback.
Which is insane.
And who's their wide receiver 1? Courtland Sutton?
Yeah.
And Javonte Williams?
Yeah.
I mean...
and they got guys like Jaleel McLaughlin and then
who's fine.
And then...
it's like they're just like... They kind of remind me of... They're like the Steelers right now. They're just gutting out ugly wins.
But I think their team's a good example of like... You have to have a good interior. They have good offensive linemen. They have a good defensive lineman. Like you need that in order to be successful.
Yeah.
Because their skill position players are like bottom tier guys. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
No, they are. It's facts.
So it just shows if you can run the ball, you can stop the run. If you can get to the pass rusher, you're gonna be relevant. And I don't know. I guess Sean Payton's a good coach.
He's always been a good coach. But
if you can turn that team around, you can turn any team around. So.
Bro, to me, it's almost like the more I think about this as I watch the Jets and stuff and just other teams, I'm like, obviously the quarterback's the most important position, but at the same time, if you can't protect the quarterback, it doesn't matter how good the quarterback is.
Yeah.
So it's if you look at all the teams that have won outside of obviously Patrick Mahomes because he's fucking Patrick Mahomes, but they've always had a great defense and stuff. The trenches are where good teams are made.
Exactly.
That's really all that matters. Can you put pressure on the quarterback? Yes, you have a chance. Can you protect your quarterback? Yes, you have a chance.
Because think about it. Obviously a good quarterback. If they're always under pressure, you're not gonna be good. But if you're an okay quarterback and you have all the time in the world, you can hit open guys.
Exactly. You're an NFL quarterback.
Exactly. You're a professional quarterback. I don't know. I think the O linemen might start getting taken. A lot of them might start getting taken higher than. I don't want to say quarterbacks, but quarterbacks and then O-linemen after that, like I'd value them as like the second most important position in football.
We've said this before on the podcast. If you're drafting a young quarterback at the top of the draft and you do not have a secure offensive line, don't play them. Sit them out their rookie year. Like wait until you can build that line and have a veteran in there, and then let them learn from that, because that's where all the most successful teams get their do with their quarterbacks. The Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes had Alex Smith. Look, Aaron Rodgers himself, he sat behind Brett Favre for how many years? Right. Then you get Jordan Love, who's one of the best young quarterbacks in the league right now. He sat behind Aaron Rodgers for 3 years. Yeah. Like, that's where a lot of these guys, they sit behind veterans, and then when they're ready to come in, the team has like an actual structure that's ready for them to come in and be successful. But with that being said, you guys, I'm so used to having Burke on here too.
Yeah, bro, it's just me today.
Thoughts on power ranking the top 5 teams in the league?
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to start first and just go 5 to 1? Maybe if you want to write it in your phone or something.
Yeah. I mean, let me just scroll through.
Or unless you want to do top 10, we can do top 10.
Top 10. All right, I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
You want to go first? Just go back from 10.
Okay.
So just introduce them and then go backwards.
All right. So I got my top 10 teams in the NFL right now. At 10, I got the Atlanta Falcons. At 9, I got the Seattle Seahawks. 8, I have the Ravens. 7, I'm gonna go the Cowboys. I still think they got. They got that dog in them. 6, I'm gonna go Bills. 5, Commanders. 4, Lions. 3, Chiefs. 2, Vikings, and then the number one team in the NFL right now, I have the Texans. I think they've shown the most.
That has to be like one of the worst lists I've ever seen in my life.
What do you mean worst? What's wrong about it?
That list is so bad. I can't even. Wait.
Bro, whoa.
Wait. Go back to that list. Let me see it real quick.
No, I did it as I was picking.
You had the Ravens at like.
No. It's not in order. I just like typed 10 teams and I was going.
No, the whole point was to go in order.
No, I'm saying like on the camera it's in order. On my phone it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like I picked 10 as I went, 9 as I went. You know what I mean?
Why would you do that?
Because I don't have time to reorganize it. I just typed the names and I was like, all right, these are the top 10 teams.
That is one of the worst lists I've ever heard in my life.
So
I'll show you a real team.
What do you have? Okay, you go.
After week 5, these are my top 10 teams in the NFL. At 10, I have the Jets. I'm rolling with the upside. They look terrible. I'm rolling with the upside. 10 is a safe place for them. It's not too high. I mean, it is probably a little too high, but it's not, it's just right. 9, I got the Commanders. Jan Daniels looks great, but I don't trust the rest of that team. Right now, I don't trust the rest of that team. 8, I got the Falcons. They look pretty good. They won some close games, but we're going to see. 7, Packers. Jordan Love's back. If Jordan Love wasn't out, I think I don't know. Did they lose the game without Jordan Love?
They did. Well, they lost one of them, I think. They're 3-2. Like nothing crazy.
They lost to the Eagles. They won. No, they won both. They won both games, I think. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Jordan Love. I just trust Jordan Love. I think he's a great player. I like the team around them. I don't mind their coaching. I don't love it either, but it is what it is. At 6, I got the Vikings. Darnold is still Sam Darnold. Want to see it a little bit more. They didn't look amazing against the Jets, but they won. So
they're 5-0.
Yeah, credit to the team for being 5-0. At 5, I got the Lions. I think the Lions have one of the best offenses. Their defense is not great, but I think they can outscore pretty much anyone, so I got them at 5. 4, I got the Texans. It's going to hurt with no Nico right now, but I still trust the rest of that team, and I think when he comes back, they're one of the best teams of football. 3, I got the Niners. A lot of this depends if CMC comes back. He doesn't. They're not the same team without him. But no, Jordan Mason's good. They're not the same team without him. 2, I got the Ravens. Come on, they got probably the best offense in football. Their defense is kind of right now, but they got King Henry, bro. Come on. And at 1, it's Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, bro. They're 5-0. How could you say? They've won the last 2 Super Bowls and they're 5-0? How could you say they're not the best team? That's disrespectful.
They haven't really played anybody. I mean, they
beat the Ravens and the Bengals in the first 2 weeks.
Bengals are 1-4. The Ravens are good. They're my top 5. But bro, how do you put the 49ers at 3? They've lost. They're 2-3. No 2 and 3 team should be even top 5.
At the end of the day, I'm rocking with the teams I know. And I know the teams. I know that the 49ers are going to come out when it matters. This is not right. They're playing the best football. This is who I think are actually the best teams and have the best chance at winning the Super Bowl.
I'm doing, but we're doing power rankings now. That's what I
still got them at 3.
That's crazy. I don't know. You're living in the past, Ross, but
I probably, you know what? Maybe I should flip that. Maybe I'll put the Texans at 3 and I'll put the 49ers at. I'll put the Texans at 3. I'll put the 49ers at 5, and then I'll move the Lions up to 4.
It's a little disrespectful to not have the Bills on there, though. You know,
they lost their last 2 games.
Yeah, but they're still better than the Jets. Like, we'll see. Well, listen,
we're gonna find out this week.
We'll see this week. But.
To me, I think the Jets have more upside than the Bills, because I think it's become pretty evident, as great as Josh Allen is, after these the first 3 weeks they were 3-0. They didn't play great teams. No offense, Jags, but
yeah, I mean,
as they play good teams and better defenses for the Bills, it's becoming evident how badly they needed wide receiver 1. Keon Coleman, he's a rookie. He's not bad. He's making some great plays, but at the same time, there are basic plays that he's not converting on. He doesn't have a real guy that he can fully trust. And Shakir's hurt right now, and that was kind of the guy who he was leaning on. James Cook looks awesome. And
yeah.
I don't know. I just like the Bills. To me, they're right on the fringe. If they win this week, look, they're going to obviously take out the Jets. The Jets probably don't deserve to be at 10, but I think as far as upside, their defense has played well, and they have good talent. And it's we'll see if the coaching staff makes a difference. But if the Jets lose this week and they lose in a bad fashion, I think it's they fall out of the top 15 for me.
Definitely.
They're just completely in no man's land.
Absolutely. And honestly, shout out to the Bears. I remember the last time I was on here, I kind of shit on them, but they're 3-2. Their defense is playing lights out, and Caleb looks to finally looks like he's finally comfortable. So, I mean, if they
they deserved the hate after the first 2 weeks. They were fucking trash.
Yeah,
Caleb threw for 90 yards in week 1.
No, but I think he's had back-to-back 300-yard games
now. He's playing well.
Yeah,
good for them. I mean, just DeAndre Swift is finally doing something. Right. I don't know. I didn't have him in fantasy, but whew,
yeah, he's been killing.
He was bad. But yeah, I mean, you want to just close out with picks?
Yeah,
it should be just a short episode.
Yeah,
my computer's about to fucking die anyway.
I gotta find the fucking games.
You want to just read them all?
Yeah. You want to start off now?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go. We got some time.
All right. So we're gonna do pick them. I don't know how to fucking. We're gonna pick the week 6 games right now. First off, we got Thursday night game, 49ers at Seahawks. Who you got?
I'm going with the 49ers, bro. Just put them at 3. I think they bounce back. I think they've been struggling. They've been fucking up, but they're going to bounce back. Geno Smith and them, they're a good team. They just looked like dog shit against the Giants.
They did.
But I'm gonna go on prime time. I think the 49ers show up.
I'm gonna go Seahawks here. I think the Seahawks were embarrassed versus the fucking weak ass Giants last week, and I think they bounce back. They get to 4-2, and the Niners struggles continue.
So bad.
Next game is Jaguars Bears.
I'm going Jags. I'm trusting T-Law.
I hope so, man.
It's gonna be an ugly game. He's gonna throw some bad picks against that defense, but I still think they can win. I don't fully trust the Bears offense.
I'm gonna go Bears. I think the Jags defense is so bad right now.
Jags fan, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Listen. I hope I'm wrong. Reverse psychology, but I'm going Bears. I gotta see the defense hold people until they almost lost to fucking Joe Flacco on the backup. So I'm going Bears for this one.
Their defense is bad. It's bad.
All right, next one: Texans at Patriots.
Texans.
Yeah, I think no explanation. Texans for sure. Drake May's first start is going to be bad. Commies at Ravens. I think this is a game of the week, low key.
It could be, but the Ravens are winning. I don't think the Ravens defense is great, but I don't see a world in which the Commanders defense stops Lamar and them. They're too good.
I think I'm gonna go Ravens too by 2 touchdowns.
It's gonna be high scoring.
Yeah. Browns at Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that game at all.
It's gonna be 30-7.
I'm gonna be pissed whenever that game comes on Red Zone, unless Jake Elliott's kicking because I picked him up in one of my fantasy leagues.
Oh my gosh! No, I need Saquon to do good in that game for fantasy. I got Eagles. Cardinals at Packers. I think that's another slept-on game.
Packers.
I'll go Packers. I think it's going to be a field goal type game. I think it's going to be a shootout, but I'm also going to go Packers. Bucks at Saints.
Bucks. The Saints are starting Spencer Rattler. I don't trust him at all.
Yeah,
his first start ever.
I'm also going to go Bucks. I think Baker. I think Baker's honestly a top 10 quarterback.
He looks really good.
He looks really, really good. Colts at Titans. It's another ugly one.
I don't fucking know. Colts, maybe?
I'll go Colts because I think Will Levis is hurt.
There might be better off if he's not playing.
Chargers at Broncos.
Broncos.
I'm gonna go Chargers. I think I want to see it one more time from the Broncos before I make.
That's fair. I think it's gonna be a close, low-scoring game.
Yeah. Steelers at Raiders.
Steelers.
I'm gonna go Steelers as well.
The Raiders can't move the ball on that defense.
Yeah, and Aidan O'Connell.
No.
But possible game of the week: Lions at Cowboys.
That should be a good game. I'm gonna go with the Lions, but is that a Sunday night game?
It's a 4:25.
That sucks. I wish that was prime time. I just don't trust the Dallas defense. I also don't trust their offense. Like, their offense just isn't that good.
I think just Ben Johnson just plays way too, like, Jared Goff was 18 for 18 last time.
Jared Goff's a dog, bro. And they're coming off a bye, fully rested. Yeah. I think they'll win.
I'll go on Lions as well.
And wait, didn't the Cowboys play on Monday this week? Wasn't that game
Sunday night?
Oh, Sunday night.
But
it went to like 1 a.m.
Yeah. Falcons at Panthers. Falcons pretty easily. Mm-hmm. And then Bengals at Giants Sunday night game. Disgusting.
Bengals.
Disgusting game. I think
Bengals defense is trash, so I would not be surprised if it's kind of like a close game. But, bro, Joe Burrow and them, they've been putting up crazy points. I don't think that the Giants can keep up with them. I think it's kind of a shootout.
I'm going Giants here. I think I'm riding the G-men. They're coming. Daniel Jones has been looking good, and I think the Giants can stop the Bengals enough and win by a field goal.
We'll see.
And then Monday night game, Bills versus the Jets. Well, who are you going, Raleigh?
I don't know, bro. I because I'm a Jets fan, I'll go Jets. I feel horrible about it. I think it's gonna be a messy ass game. Like, I really do.
I think it's gonna be like 17-13. Josh Allen plays terrible against the Jets. Like,
he's been just he's so up and down, bro. Like, and I love the guy, and I have him in 2 fantasy leagues, and he's like, bro, he's either 30 points or he's like fucking like
2 or
he always ends up with a decent like 6 to like his floor is like 7 to 14, but it's Josh Allen. You expect more, but I don't even know if this thing's still running. I'm not sure.
Really?
But yeah, if it isn't, we'll do a closing segment. But if it is still running, good quick one this week. Next week we'll probably have a longer one. Probably have Burke or someone back on.
Yeah.
But yeah, good.
Let's do it.